And we're starting now. Howdy there. Welcome once again to the stream. Let me turn on my light. There we go. Forgot to turn this on. It's super high. Welcome. Well, today is the start of the series that I want to make to keep some sort of consistent content in this channel. And it is going to be Limbus Company. Of course it is. Something I like to do, something I like to play, and something that people talk about when I play it. And today's mirror dungeon is going to be the Bat Force. In other words, I'm going to be using the Dead Rabbit's boss, Meursault, which is an idea I never actually used for any way, shape, or purpose. I think it's has no gimmick. If target has rupture, gain more coin power. If target has rupture, gain more coin power. That's all he does. He hits things, so it's not going to be very interesting. It has more clash power on green resonance, which sucks because he only has a green, so we don't get to use his passive a lot unless we replace his skills. And that's it. That's all he does. That's all there is to it. And together with him, he's going to go Heathcliff, because it's his mentor, technically. So, we're going to start team building now. And to team build, we're going to pop open our good old notepad here. How do I put this on screen? It'll have to be display cap, right? I don't want to use display cap right now. So, we're going to pop open our notepad here, and we're going to take note of the sins that we can use on our IDs. So we have envy, wrath, lust for Heathcliff with a envy counter. For Dead Rabbit's boss Meursault, we have, let's see here, a S1 of lust, an S2 of wrath, S3 of gluttony, and his counter is also gluttony. We can activate his counter to do resonance. That's good. Right. Heathcliff does not have a gimmick. He is one of the base IDs, so his passive is just more damage, a little bit more damage on envy resonance. We deal mostly blunt damage, and we deal one bit of pierce damage, which really doesn't matter. We have rupture on Meursault, which is something, I suppose. Let's see what we can do on here then. Also, Heathcliff has tremor too. Yeah, he has tremor. So we are a rupture on Heath and tremor. Sorry, other way around. Tremor on Heath, rupture on Meursault. Why, I do not know, but it is what it is. Meaning we can use some IDs that benefit people that have tremor. Starting with Heathcliff Pack. Let's take a look here. This, if I recall correctly, was not a combat start. Gain effective speed of this turn and last turn defense level. Makes the tankier. So it gives us defense level up. Not very good. This is for bullet. This is for sinking. This is for AoEs, which we don't have any. Yep. This is for poise. This is for burn. This is for killing your allies, which we don't want. This is for bleed. This is for sinking. This is for poise. This is for charge. This is for tremor. Ally with the lowest max HP, tremor burst on an enemy, inflicts 1 defense level down. Who has the lowest HP? How do I do details? I guess I'm gonna have to look. Max HP, 232. Max HP on Heath, 239. So he has the lowest max HP, and so that Muller office becomes useless. And this one, gain 1 power clash and a clash, 1 at 3 resonance. I suppose this one makes just doubles up on his passive, so we're gonna use this one. What does the House of Spiders do again? I don't know your passive. Slash, pierce, and blunt base 0 for the first time, and by any ally each turn. Don't stop. I think something's different for attack. It's 5% more damage, I guess. And it's easy to activate, but we don't generate any 2 of these sins, so we can't use it. Alright, next up, Faust. Faust passive is Pride. We don't have Pride, so we can't use it. But max HP inflicts 2 defense level down attacks at 24% chance. It's a possibility. This is for Rupture. We have a Rupture unit, so it's a 4 resonance. Allow with fast speed inflict Rupture damage, gain 1 defense level per turn. It's good, but I don't see us doing that much. I guess with the new skill search, we can get him to run all of his green skills, but it's kind of burn, poise, tremor. I guess it's tremor. Hold on. A clash target with the slowest ally has -1 clash power if they have 3 types of negative effects. No, nah. This is for SP. This is for bullets, I believe. Bullets or pierce. This is pierce. We have 1 pierce attack. It's kind of worthless. Charge, sinking, rupture, or dealing damage, more damage against a weaker character. Yeah. The second damage is weak to gain more damage. It's okay. You give us a gloom resonance. We don't generate any gloom, so we can't use this. This is charge, and that one is counter. Counter? Lowest max HP gains true defense skill power. And it's Lust Resonance too. And Lust Resonance we can get it easy because on Meursault is a Lust on his S1. So it is for the guy with the lowest max HP, right? And with the lowest max HP. So we can bump up Heathcliff's counter by 2, which is nice. It's very nice. Don Quixote, you naturally boost as our pierce damage. We don't have pierce damage. I have 1 attack with pierce damage. Ego, this ID, Resonance of Gloom. We don't generate gloom. This here is a gloom. We don't use gloom. This is a charge unit. We don't use charge. Allies gain charge with base attack skills, so we can't use it at all. This is for bleed, which we don't apply. Ally with the least HP, gain 1 damage up for 20% missing HP. As a blood fiend, gain 1 damage. It's more damage the more missing HP we have, and it caps out at 60% for 30% more damage if it's 10% per. I think it's not bad. It's certainly good for countering because we're gonna get hit first, but nah. Ally with the lowest max HP, gain blood damage up next turn every time the enemy strikes an ally, not including this unit, 6 times. Max 2. So this one is easier to proc. It doesn't require you to be on low health. It gives us a specific blunt damage up, which gives us a 10%. The enemy strikes an ally 6 times, max 2. So the ally really has to be wailed on by several attacks, which is gonna happen. We're doing in a duo. They're gonna hit a lot. But we only can get 2, and this one's for low health. Let's go with Middle Sister, yep. Resonance of Pride, we don't have Pride. I think this is also Resonance of Pride. No, this is a Burn Resonance, Wrath Resonance. Useless for us. T-Corp. One ally with the slowest speed takes damage from enemies with Tremor taking 1% more damage. We don't have Sloth, so we can't get benefit from this. And this one owned. I would has aggro skills. Lot gains they hit an enemy that targets this unit. We don't generate aggro either because we're not tanks. Owned. Often I ally with less speed of 10% more damage. Doesn't matter. This is for slash, right? Split in half. Fast speed, 10% more slash damage. We're keeping Don Quixote. Ryoshu. I do believe your base Ryoshu might be good here. Is it a resonance? It's a resonance. When I ally with the lowest max HP deals and takes 20% more damage. So by activating the Gluttony Resonance from Meursault's counters, we can make Heathcliff hit harder, which is very interesting in my opinion. Let's see. When the ally, that's a Sloth Resonance. I can't even, not even gonna read the rest of that because we know we can't use it. The ally with the Earless Development Order gain 1 shield for every poise. We don't self-generate poise, but we can get poise through gifts, but we're not building around that. One ally with the Earless Development Order hits an enemy with its attack, inflict 1 bleed. If the attacker has bleed, inflict 1 bleed count as well. If the ally with the Earless Development Order is an enemy, inflict 1 tremor against the attacker. Nah. What about Heathcliff Pack? I think it should just give us haste. Yeah, it gives us haste. Lobotomy Ego is fantastic because lowest HP heals 3 HP, lowest speed. Now, this is just better. Like, I get the 20% extra damage by activating Resonance, Gluttony Resonance, but this one is just 3 Resonance, which is our base skill, and it's a healing. But it's only a healing, single time. Gregor is better for healing anyway. Kurokumo is for bleed. I know that much. Euro DV. What do you do? It's for deploy more tremor from skill. It's for self tremor. This is for poise. This is for burn. This is for ammo. This is for charge. This is for healing, and that one is for rupture. Here's a speed. Here's HP. I mean. Allow the lowest max HP inflicts +1 rupture. We can't use that because the lowest HP is Heathcliff. Alright, moving on. We want to check you out. It's our own. Most speed use. This is flat damage bonus, is always good. This is for charge sinking. This is for rupture resistance. No, bleed resistance. It's kind of a weird skill. Yeah, it reduces fast speed and rupture inflict 1 defense level down to transfer turn. This one might be good, but not as good as extra 20%. What about you? You do give us a chance for double tremor, right? And it's a resonance, can't use it. Bleed, charge, healing. The healing on here would be good. It's a 4 resonance. It's quite easy to get. Heal by count times 5% of max HP at 4 count dice. And we get 2 of those, so we're getting 10% max HP per turn start. With the lowest HP percentage, but it kind of locks us not doing the gimmick, and we are betting on the gimmick on 2 different characters here, which require resonance. So, alright, you are a Rav owned, least HP and less than 50%. Yeah, we have to be at less 50%, which is unideal. Let's see what else. This is Clash Power for the number of the opponent's base skills once per turn. Clash Power has Envy Resonance, but it reduces 10% of his base skills. That's good. Not the best, but good. What do you do as backup? Come on, start. When I SP with base attack skill hits hit heals. Okay, you gain SP on gambling successes. Got it. Who else am I missing here? You allow us to retreat, right? This is defeated in an encounter. In chain battles, this is defense skill, choose instead of the turn and going for stagger to the damage. Battlefield retreat. We're not retreating. These boys are sticking together. Isn't this a tremor rupture boy? Fast speed triggers tremor burst, inflict true rupture. And who is the fastest one? You are 4-7 and you are 2-5. He's gonna be the fastest one, and only Heathcliff can tremor burst, so a bit limited my choices on Ishmael here. Allow with the slowest speed gains true guard skill fine power. Guard skill. Guard skill final power. Guard skill, is it a block? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I think it's not gonna work, but it's the slowest ally, right? With the slowest speed. Guard block skill. We have a counter. Skill tree defense. Guard. So yeah, no, it's not gonna work then. I guess I'm gonna leave default Ishmael. What does the She one does? Is slash damage, counter skill final power. There we go. We're making his counter skill really powerful. Let me just check. Defense skill final power. Okay, so we are getting on a lust resonance, right? True lust resonance, and on a true envy resonance, which should be easy. +4 on our counter. Gambler Rodeo is always good to have because, you know, it's more damage with heads coins, most HP, and it's gonna give it to Meursault. Let's check out the others. 6 on. Allow with a fast speed, clash power for skills that apply rupture, potency, or count. I guess I'll take that. Clash power? I don't think it would be hurting for clash power, honestly. But it is a double OID, so... Heyshow. What does the Heyshow does? Allow the fast speed inflicts rupture to damage an enemy, inflict offense and defense level down next turn, once per turn. Just once per turn. How sad. How very, very sad. This gives us shield for poise. This gives us... Well, with the slow speed triggers tremor burst, increases stagger threshold speed by 20%, makes tremor a little bit better. And this one gives us more clash power if the enemy has tremor, right? It's a resonance. It's Loft resonance. Can't use it. Sinclair! You have the div yet, don't you? Ooh, dogs. Sorry. But I kind of decided to give up on the quality of these streams. I'm just going to do whatever. I am Brazilian. Expect dogs on the background and noise. When I ally with the fastest speed, hits an enemy with rupture, inflict 1 defense level down 3 times per turn. Not bad. And it's going to pretty much guarantee that we deal more damage. What about critical burn... rupture. Bullet. What do you do again as a passive? I know it's middle. Oh, combat start. When alive with the least current HP gains true defense level up. Set allies for the middle gain true offense level up. Burn. Boys. What did you do again as a passive? I know what you do as an active. One ally with the least speed deals 10% more blood damage. Several allies below 0%. That's 4. It's not very good. This one's absolute garbage, isn't it? I remember that. Ally with the most max HP inflict 1 tremor with the effects of their attack skills. Yeah. And you apply 1 haste defense level to ally with the lowest HP percentage next turn. It's a good defense level up, I guess. But we want to, you know, level them down. What do we got here? Heyshow. Resonance. Allow the fast speed when attacking targets is ruptured. Deal % more damage. Gain 1 haste next turn. Not bad. Might keep it. What about Molar Fixer here? Allow with the most tremor count. We don't gain self tremor, so stop reading right there. What about here? Allow with the fast speed deals 10% more damage when attacking a target with a damage type that targets weak or fatal to. And we always have G-Corp Manager, which is simple to get, simple to activate, and it just gives us power up defensive or protection, which is, you know, very, very good. What about the T-Corp? Well, I with the fastest speed deal 10% more damage to stagger target. Kind of pointless, isn't it? Whatever. And our healer in the house. G-Corp Manager Gregor. After winning a clash, there's not even a question here. Even though it is a green resonance, no, it's owned, it's easy to get. Anything I'm missing here? You do more pierce damage for our team, right? One ally with the highest speed when using a base attack skill if the unit's speed is faster than the main target, inflict defense power down target for average speed difference. It's good for supporting the Heyshows, I guess. Yes, that's good. That's good. Egos. We generate envy, wrath, lust, wrath, gluttony, lust. This guy is mostly about dealing rupture. I'm gonna need a heal, but these guys here require sloth, which we don't generate at all. We do generate envy though. I'll use the unkillable one. But true sloth, once again, we don't generate sloth. How about electrical screaming? There are wrath and envy. We can use it, but should we use it? That's the question. Capote is sloth once again. We don't generate any sloth. Regret. Can I see the regret? Thank you. Wrath, pride, that's it. We don't generate pride in any way, shape, or form. But we're going to equip these because we're going to be counting on getting ego gifts for that, for our sin generation. So it's going to be fine. Maybe. Moving Rags, Sunyata, and Vines, because it's your thing. Or you can get asymmetrical instead of Sunyata. Sunyata gives you more max HP on the... That's good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Alright, we formed our team. There's no gimmick here, but we are going for Gluttony Res, Lust Res, and Envy Res. which is kind of difficult to activate all of these at the same time, but we're gonna try it anyway. Now, we are only going to go to floor 5. We are only using Dead Rabbits and Heathcliff. They'll be fine. I don't think we should take Graces, honestly. I will take the level up Grace. Yeah, I'll take the level up Grace. That's about it. So that they can keep up. Should I though? No, no Grace. Graceless. We're doing. It has no Grace. It has no style. We're balling. Now we have to choose. The important part is which are we going to use? Defense level down, but defense level up. Let's just manage score. Temporal Bridle kind of sucks if you don't have minus coins. Damage up and offense level up. We could also go for Rupture or Tremor either, but I think we're gonna better focus on the ability to deal damage. This is card your skills. Discard offense level the next turn. If multiple discarded. Hold on. Earning a clash with a blunt base attack, inflict defense level down next turn target. Yeah, this is for literally for just the DHC. This slot of blunt raises skill blunt power by 2 at the end of the next turn. This is just win harder, and we have to kill an enemy. This one just gives us offense right off the bat. Let's go for that one. We're going for blunt damage on this boy. We could take a gift here, but that goes against the idea of doing this daily mirror dungeons, I guess, I think, maybe. Up to discussion, really. I'm not setting any hard rules other than I'm going for floor 5. Alright, Lake Ward has the Pirates. Regular Manor is Hell. Flatboat Grandpa seems the best one. Let's begin then. You deploy first, you deploy second, and off you go. Now, the only one that can generate Gluttony in our team is Meursault. And he can generate it with his counter, which is, you know, good. Here we go. Let's just start doing damage out of the way, because we really have to get our sanity up. I forgot to check to see what they're weak to. Oh, he's weak to Slash. Good. We should start using counters. Not yet. If we got Envy Resonance, we can get our more power. Only true Envy Res. Down. Alright, now we have Envy Res. We can actually start doing stuff. You're close to getting staggered, and you're getting 2 attacks, a slash, and another slash. If you don't attack them, you're gonna get smashed. You can smash and slammed. You got the first, which is backing. He got staggered. I should have used that counter. This is a pretty bad team, I'll tell you that much. There's no gimmick here other than counters. Yeah, they already got staggered. We wish. You know what? Let's retry. Let's retry right from the bat, because it's not working out. First fight. First floors are always hell for this kind of gimmick fights, because, you know, they don't have anything going on for them. They don't have grace, they don't have gifts. And again, it's 6 against 2. So we really gotta go on the offensive here. Because counters ain't gonna work because we have no way to protect ourselves just yet. We're not in the middle. And these guys do our weakness. What are you weak to? You're Pierce, right? Pierce. I don't remember these guys applying Rupture. But then again, it's been ages since we fought these guys. It's any semblance of, you know, being serious about the fight. Bonk him. Alright. Trusco trees, upheaval. This is a really disappointing S3 compared to what we have nowadays, man. Double stagger, not good. And stagger. Alright, Heathcliff, your time to shine, brother. Oh, this is not going well. Yeah, no. Or maybe? No. He takes 1 bleed damage, he's dead. A valiant effort, but without any healing supplies, we're not gonna make this race fights. And we still can't activate our healing, which is, you know, Gregor. Goodbye. Warburger. Looks like we're gonna have to restart the dungeon and get ourselves some sort of healing. Because they're not gonna make it. They simply ain't gonna make it. So, forfeit. Quiet.
예술은 실패했지만 인생은 길다.
We need a healing eagle for these two boys. Because otherwise they ain't gonna make it. So we're gonna get painkillers, we're gonna get first aid kit, and maybe phlebotomy car. No, I'm not picking up any rewards. What the fuck? Alright, here we go. Perform, yeah. Graceless. No, going graceless is kind of dumb. Let's go with our basics. Then we take the Temporal Bridle. And now we go for the keywordless, which is this, and the painkillers. Where are they? There we go. Basic healing supplies. So they don't get immediately staggered and die. Maybe I'll do that as like my default for these runs. The Forgotten. Yeah. As a blunt gift. Deploy you.
데들레비치의 시간이다.
Here they are, once again. Generate some sim resources already. Ooh, 22 on Slice right off the bat. Oh, they have Pierce. We have Wrath.
후드려 패주지.
one.
보여진 탐인가 토끼들이 보일 거다.
Smack down. Swipes. We're gonna play Heathcliff first because he snowballs faster than Meursault. He needs a double slot. Where's the max HP? That's gonna be Heathcliff. Let's try.
후드려 패주지. 어떠냐?
Job. Where am I targeting? Arrows sticking out? I'm targeting. He's about to get staggered, so there's literally nothing I can do here. He's gonna get smacked.
후드려 패주지.
I hate chain battles. I hate chain battles when I have less sinners than enemies. And we only have one dead rabbit really, ID, so we can't roll like a proper team. See? Nothing you could do. Alright.
후드려 패주지.
Stagger. Death. Even with healing items, we are still getting our shit kicked in.
간다.
Oh goody, just to get staggered again. Yeah. Yeah. It's not going well, brother.
후드려 패주지.
This kid will die, so we're gonna have to retry. Ooh, it's not going well. This is not a good thing at all. That's no wonder you never see this ID being fielded by anyone. It only has disappointing skills. It's kind of weak too.
후드려 패주지.
Pierce can't have it eating that attack.
먼저 간다. 어떠냐?
Nice. Swipe. So on ally with least HP, that would be him because, of course. No point in giving you the least HP who can't benefit from it. This HP is still hidden, so.
간다. 쉽네.
Nah. You're gonna have to bring someone to help them at this rate.
먼저 간다.
Because they ain't gonna make it to floor 1. But that was the team to the whole mirror dungeon, so I'm not gonna give up on them.
되냐? 쉽네.
Unless I can think of some other ID that has a back. Alright, we're all good.
후드려 패주지. 토끼들이 보일 거야. 필요 없는 시간.
Alright, now they're fighting. Now we're seeing some good old-fashioned win rate in here. Alright, they survived the first one.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지. 필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
All it took was buying the gifts so they can actually survive. Alright, let's start getting some ego gifts. This is bleed. I believe you can open it pretty easy for us, can't you?
시간 문제.
Wound cleared. When hitting an enemy with skill inflicts bleed, do more bleed. Oh, home! I was thinking about this ego gift just now. Let's go up here. Because it would be very nice to have this ego gift, and we do now. Dogs. Back at the bug farm. This time you can't get it staggered easily.
먼저 간다.
What's Don Quixote? Alright. And it's just owned, right? Yeah, we're activating that one now. And
후드려
smack.
패주지. 요즘 한가 토끼들이 보일 거다.
Very good. With Now, this should apply. Here what we're gonna do. Hold on. How did I make? Where is it? Auto coin toss. There we go. Now, oops. Forgive me. Go. Everything all right on the string? Yep. I want to see if this is gonna trigger properly, because it should give us true defense skill power. 22 should roll a 24 on a positive and a 18.
후드려 패주지.
Counter 13. What? Huh? Whatever. Heathcliff is clearly the ID with the lowest max HP, so I don't get it.
왜? 뭐? 지금은 시간이 많지 않다. 후드려 패주지.
They stagger. I believe it worked. I'm not sure. Usually when a skill is applying on someone, it shows up under the skill there.
토끼들이 보일 거다.
Honglu. SP use 20% damage health points. Was max HP gain. 2 defense skill power.
후드려 패주지.
Not much to do then. Well, let's believe that it worked. Also, welcome to the stream. Hello. Let's try it again. So what we need is Lust Raz, which is easy to get. Although I don't think we're gonna trigger it unless I do this. Put it here. Now he is this unit with the lowest max HP. Let's check it out. No, usually when a skill is affecting, a passive is affecting, it shows up here. Like you see Honglu's little face there. There we go, bad strike. 1 second. Vai, vai. Ainda não. Eles tinham comido a hora que eles saíram. Bop, 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 bop.
토끼들이 보일
He's gonna get hit. Whap. He's gonna counter. See, it's not showing up the effect. I don't get it. Maybe it's not for counter skills. Maybe it's for guard skills. Then the wording is all kinds of wrong. I need to try this with a block skill unit later. Because it says here, lowest max HP gains true defense skill power. This is a defense skill. Even though it's a counter. I'll read on the wiki later or somewhere, but I think it's supposed to be working. It's the same for... Does it have to be counter skill specific? I don't know. Let's see if the Ishmael one works. Well, 13 and normally rolls an 11. Maybe. Because he's under effect of other stuff too as well. Like offense level differences and all that. Right, smack. Smack. Got smack. Oh, we killed the guy before he could smack it. Am I getting chupacabra again, just like I was doing on Outer Wilds? Chupacabra é quando você tem informação falsa, alguma coisa. Let's get Prejudice for healing. Let's replace skill with the skill search. We want more green. We want to sell this because we can't use it. And we definitely want... What does this do? When you clash with skill that consume tremor, the target does not have tremor, inflicts a tremor. At least they'll use love resonance. And this one just inflicts tremor everybody. I want the voodoo doll. Enhance the gift. Enhance the gift. What does it do? Enhanced. And with true blunt attacks use minus coin. Oh, I can't even see preview it, I see. It gives us more offense levels up. Yeah, sure. Right, next, onto the boss. We're going to change the deployment order because Heathcliff snowballs harder than dead rabbits. So let me check something here. Your skill. It has a 65 offense level. Because of the offense level differences, the attack sometimes can roll higher than they are marked as they can roll, so... What we need to check is when he gets 2 Envy Resonance to see if the skill is actually working or if it doesn't show on a counter. Smack him, boy! And now we get one-sided hit. Alright. Jeez, that's a lot of attacks coming for you. Let's give it a try. Now, he has 2 counters. Envy Resonance. We have Ishmael. It's activating. Least HP. Least HP. Wait, no. Yeah, we won't activate for him. We will activate for... it's going to be activating for him because he didn't get beat up enough, apparently. Counter. You're going to get hit for free. Stab. There we go. Who has the least HP right now? It still is Dead Rabbits. Is this a clashable cut? No. Alright, let's see if that'll work. Heavy Resonance, go. We got smacked. 1, 2, 3. Counter. There we go. It's not working. Strife activates for the not lowest HP, lowest max. Lowest max should be our boy Heathcliff. But you see here, you can see Ishmael's face. That's for lowest current HP. Sorry, I got confused. So I activated for him. The problem is the Faust one, which is what I wanted to activate, didn't. I guess the Faust one is only for defense skills, not only for proper defense like an evade or a block, not a counter. Gonna have to change Faust. Smack him, boy! So if you see here, Faust. One ally with the lowest max HP gains true defense skill power. Defense skills are counters as well, so I don't know why it didn't work. The lowest max HP out of the two, when deployed, is Heathcliff. So I don't get it. You're gonna counter. And you're gonna give him a power up. You're gonna counter as well. Yeah. Such a weak counter. So used to the middle counters, which are considerably more powerful. Nice. I guess we can remove Bat Bash from him and just use counters for Envy Resonance because Bat Bash is kind of very weak. While Smackdown gives us a power up next turn, and that's just snowballing. Hustle. Dimensional Eye. Giving a nice 20% damage buff. Smack him. Smack him again. Weak, but we'll get there. We'll gather our strength. So here, 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 here. Just smack, just kill him. There's no need to counter here, there's no need to be fancy. Relentless smacking. Next up, we're gonna replace Heathcliff's skill 1s with skill 2s. because those skill trues gives us power-ups, because Heathcliff is a very, very strong base ID. One second. Ô, cachorra, vem aqui! Again, I got poise now and extra power. I'm going to obliterate my dog. We don't want to fight chickens. And we do have Relentless, our big skill, so we're gonna go here. Let me go obliterate my dog real quick. Dog obliterated. Let's go over here. This is tempting, but no. This is worthless. Yeah, this is actual factual worthless. Go on, Honglu. Show us what you got. Nice job, Honglu. You fucking did it.
데들레비치의 시간이다.
9 messages. I wonder my dog's. Oh god, it's fucking Inquisitors. That's gonna be bad. They're gonna full of bleed. Nice. Bam, 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 bam. 2 staggers, not bad. The problem with that is going to be the paralyze and the bleed. Because now we are all struggling, baby. We have that offense level up to help us with the clash win. Maybe I always go for costs instead of events. Typically work more. I usually go for events more for ego gifts because I think they're more powerful. Like having a lot of them. Because just yeah, some of the ego gifts you can get early on are really good. Let's see here. Heathcliff is getting targeted by fucking everything, and you got a one opposed counter. Smack him.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
Upheaval. There you have Voodoo Doll affecting them. It's good. Gives a little bit of a lag up. Alright, lower HP is Heathcliff. He's being targeted by 3 attacks. He can counter all 3 of those attacks. Flash against it at least. No, one of them is too fast. No, one of them is a counter. It doesn't matter. And you have an unopposed, and you have... Let's not take extra damage for free here. Let's offset that counter. So the only thing we needed Lust Resonance was Faust's passive, and it's clearly not working for what we intended here, which was to fortify our counters. So we can safely remove every single Lust skill from Meursault next door, if possible, and that will be no problem. Alright, this battle is won. I don't like that I had to buy his Grace of the Stars or Ego Gifts from the start, but again, not going for some crazy challenge here. This is going to be daily Mirror Dungeon, so I just wanted to beat it with a gimmick team or something. Right now the team is just, it's Heathcliff and his mentor, the Dead Rabbits. Forgot the original name. Matt? I have to review the Kanto to remember his name now. I think it was Matt. Event. Do we have anyone that can do this? Scheiße. Oh boy. You have... Okay. Thresholds... Yeah, you're too short to complete this. Alright, gambling. Not good.
문이
It's
따라주지
math. Thank
않네요.
you.
재미게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
That's twice we used the long Honglu to gamble, and twice he has failed us. Easy. Kind of easy. Are you guys weak to blue in any way, shape, or form? Normal?
지금은 시간이 많지 않다.
Just avoid piercing. They are all pierce. Of course they are. You should avoid slash.
지금은 시간이 많지 않다.
Take some heat off of him, please. They're fast. They're real fast.
후드려 패주지. 늦은
Nice.
토끼들이 보일 거야.
Once I get some rupture gifts going on for him, we're gonna be seeing some serious clash power. Smack down and an upheaval. Yeah, I'm fast. So fast. You know what? Instead of going for him, go for the staggered one.
후드려 패주지.
Bam, 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 bam! Very good. Bat bash, bat bash, bat bash, and bat bash. Yep. Kill that one.
후드려 패주지.
I used Relentless on something that was 2 HP. That was foolish of me.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지. 어떠냐?
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
저 간다. 늦은 필요 없는 시간을 가져가지. 필요 없는 시간을
There we
가져가지.
go. The Bat Brothers. Extra voodoo doll. Take a chance. Now here you go. There we go. Ooh, nebulizer. Oi, mãe.
Qual é a chave Pix da gente?
Ah, eu não lembro, mãe. Manda no meu, que é o meu celular. Depois eu mando pra você. I'm gonna get nebulizer, because that is free critical. What does this do again? A third deployed unit, we can't even use it. 8 Get rid of this, thank you. Oh yeah, we had something to sell, didn't we? No, we didn't succeed on the gamble. Let's enhance this then. Level 2. And then we're gonna sell this because we want the cost right now. Bring Spirit. With infinity or inflict turn minus any or inflict for all enemies. Does it need Pride to trigger? Wait, not giving Pride episode all guys game. Yeah, but still, it's free. I never paid attention on that. I just take it because it's free. There are 3 enemies with 45 true offense level up. This is good. But regardless of enemies, let's do a refresh. Enhance. This goes to blood damage up. This is more damage. More damage. We'll take that. And of course, our great voodoo doll.
데들레비치의 시간이다.
Here we go. It's this guy again. Let's see. Pierce. Let's win against the Pierce, and you're good against Blunt, right? He's against Blunt. Take some off his boss, which is normal against Blunt. Here we go. There is a bot on Twitch trying to sell me viewers again. One day they will understand that I do not stream these things because I am expecting viewers. I stream these things because I enjoy Limbus company and the video games I play. And I decided to do it on stream because why the hell not? And figuring out how to make this stuff work is kind of fun. Alright. Smack him. Relentless. Someone's gonna get hit by that, but it's fine. Heathcliff is so good because that smackdown makes him snowball to the next turn real quick. Oh. I see. I lost the coin toss 3 times in a row. It's fine. Just don't let your boss die. You are weak against Slash and he only does Pierce and Blunt. So you can take the smacking of the Blunt, but you're gonna clash against the... you're too slow. You're too slow! Can I... because those are targeting me. Oh well, nothing I can do. Nice, I got 5%ed again. Tasty, tasty flesh. Here we go. Even with counter buffing passives, if you don't have a good counter or a way to mitigate damage with a counter like Nilo has, it's kind of still a bad defense skill. Entangled Injury does not have any power-ups, it's just a very strong skill, and you are losing clashes against it. Heathcliff is going to bash your fucking brains in now. There we go. That is not one of my cats. I'll check that out later. It's not important. Ooh, hopeless. It's a Blunt. We're good against Blunt. We're very good against Blunt. We are more than good against Blunt. Bash his fucking brains in. That skill tree rolls so low, man. What were they thinking with this ID, really? I think it was just there for story. But then again, we didn't get into really gimmick IDs until their Kanto, so... Why does it make that sound? There we go. Brain him. Here we go.
Eu tava trabalhando até agora, quando eu olhei, meu Deus. Eu não sabia se era 9, se era 10, se era 8.
You're gonna hear some background noise, as to be expected. I do not have a studio. This is my living room. Well, kind of a living room. It's kind of a place where we keep all the computers in. Living room? No. Office? Also not. But you're gonna be hearing some background noise. I do sincerely apologize. It is what it is. Sorry. That's what I like to see. Economy tickets. More money. Where are we going next? We're definitely not going Hatred and Despair. Falling Flowers? Nah. Significant Envy. We have the Meat Tenderizer, but we can't use it. Tearful Things. What's the boss of Tearful Things again? Can't. Let's go. Let's go with Significant Envy. Boss right in the middle. Not a good boss to fight with two guys. And if I recall, it's a Pierce boss, so I'm not even gonna bother. It would be nice to have the Ego Gift to sell later, but it is what it is. I need to set up a push to talk. Maybe I can set it up on my controller, press the button and push to talk. What you're seeing live is my stick drift, because I dare touch my controller. And Limbus has a controller support for some reason? See? That's my stick drift acting up. Why does this game has controller? How would you use this? Hold on. Why would anyone use a controller to play Limbus? How would you play Limbus with a controller? Ooh, they're gonna get punched a lot. Let's focus our fire on what we can beat.
간다. 어떠냐?
This is the luckiest goon I've ever seen. Holy hell! You'll be fine, Heathcliff. You'll be fine. In the meantime, let me try to set up that push to talk that I mentioned. How would I do it? And push to talk. There we go. And hotkeys. Where's push to talk? Push to talk. Push to talk. Push to talk. No. Oh, I can set so many things with hotkeys. I didn't know that. Alright, focus on killing things first, alright? We have one staggered guy and 3 about to beat our asses. So we can smack down this guy. Smack down with this one. Clash with your secondaries, because you will get rid of that paralysis after. And you help your boy. Thanks, dogs. There you go. Let's turn the chat. Microphone. Here we go. Push to talk. Okay, nice. instead of button? No, I can't. Oh well, was worth a shot. Alright, we're doing better. We're doing way better. We can take care of the attacks now. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna use your paralysis on that guy, and then you're gonna clash against this one. You are gonna gather your smackdown so you can power-ups next turn.
후드려 패주지.
Nice.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
I really wish when I set up the order of attacks goes left or right, and not whatever the character decides to go first when it's his turn. Because I had a plan like beat the guy that's staggered to get rid of a paralysis, and then you clash. Not clash first with your paralysis and then beat the guy that is almost dead. Whatever. They never designed the game in mind for duos. They want you to have a full team.
늦은 탐인가 토끼들이 보일 거다.
Well done, you true British blokes. Let's get smacking them. That's bashing and smacking down.
후드려 패주지. 늦은 탐인가 토끼들이 보일 거다. 필요 없는 시간을 가져가지. 쉽네. 먼저 간다.
Like true British blokes they are, they managed to kill him. Nice.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
Go. Oh, it's this one. Pride and Envy. I don't think we can clear this. Yep. Alright, gamble time. Failure.
운이 따라주지
Is
않네.
corroding next.
길게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
It's these guys. These guys are easy. He says, clueless.
먼저 간다.
I'll trade up a skill tree for counter.
후드려 패주지.
There we go. Our attacks coming after you. And there is no way to defend them because this is a chain battle. Chain battles are fun and good. I love not being able to redirect attacks. Although I think this AID is generally cursed. It has rolled so many 5%. It's a max sanity and he's still missing coins. Again, look at this. I don't want to attack the stagger guys right now. I want to be able to clash, but I cannot. So we are going to block, counter. There's one attack coming your way that you can't do anything about it. We're countering. It's one out of the way. Smack him. Stagger? No stagger. Next one is a stagger though.
후드려 패주지.
Nice.
토끼들이 보일 거다.
It's kind of funny how Heathcliff is like supposed to be the apprentice of this guy, ID wise, lore wise, but this ID is weaker than base Heathcliff. A little bit tankier maybe, but Heathcliff is just better. There we go. Can we start clashing now, please? Of course not. We will not clash. Not today, my friend. There will be no clashing today. No clashing for you. I should have put some counters on you. There we go. No, this team is generally dog shit. I'm not having fun with this. This is not a good team. Alright, let's get some skill trees going out.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
That's a crisp sound effect for that bat.
어떠냐?
All right, we have more slots and they have attack source, so we can just let loose. Everybody doing foot loose. Alright, any attack being undertaken? There we go. Yeah, advantage. We survived. We got advantage. We win. These guys are not very tough. It's one of the problems I have with newest IDs when I watch people play it, and I mentioned that before in previous streams, is the fact that the newest IDs are so powerful in terms of mechanics that the earliest bosses really can't keep up, man. I've seen people bulldoze through Cromer, Dombe, Ricardo, just because they rolled a really, like the latest one, Yisang, Furioso Yisang. And sure, it's nice to have these powerful IDs, but the older bosses need some love, man. They're completely left in the dirt now. The level differences are not enough to put a leash on these newest IDs. Sure, you are limited. Your levels are limited by Kanto you complete, but that's not enough. When Yiseng is rolling a 37 on Kanto 1 or Kanto 1, 2, 3, the boss is not going to be able to keep up. They're going to die. And so it creates that little problem we have in video games, which is ludonarrative dissonance. And it is really powerful. I was done on my thinking. Correct, they are incredibly powerful. It makes sense for the stage of the game they were released, for Kanto 9, 8, But right now, for someone that's starting the game and rolls a Yisang like that, it creates that little problem called, like I was saying, ludonarrative dissonance. What the hell does that mean? It means what's being shown on gameplay right now does not reflect to how the story, the narrative is being told. If you go back to Kanto 3 and beat Cromer, and at the end of the battle, Dante says most of the sinners are dead or dying, and that's not what happened. Cromer just got steamrolled. We didn't lose anyone. We didn't even take damage. So what are you talking about? And it started raining. God damn it, I hate the rain. Good job.
시간 문제였다.
In any case, I don't know how to fix that, because that's a problem everyone was seeing was going to happen. It's feature creep. When Limbus ends, maybe they'll change how the gacha works. Probably not. It's going to be 10 years of Limbus, according to the director, and he wants to expand more on the... He wants to expand more on the engine, because they're going accustomed to it. Ooh, talismans. And a horseshoe. So prepare to see Limbus for the first seeable victory, because he said on one of the live streams that because of the way the engine works, they can attach other things to the game. Like they're probably gonna make the next games on this engine as well. Don't know. He said he wanted to do a 3D game, but he said that the problem is right now is that he doesn't want to leave the managing of the company to other people, because he feels that's going to take away from the core experience, the Kim Jin-hoon-ness, as he said, of Project Moon. Which I agree, kind of. Maybe if you leave your pet project in the hands of someone else, it's not going to be your project anymore. It's just going to be something teamed on your original intent. But he did say that maybe once the studio is complete in 2027, he will see about doing a 3D game, which is going to be... I hope it's really good. I hope it comes to be. I hope it's like some game where you can play a fixer and you can customize your character. But it remains to be seen. As of right now, there is a big problem with feature creep compared to the other Kantos. The only way to fix that, in my modest of opinions as a non-game developer, but someone who's played video games for a long time. Just go back and give the boss a power up. Here's what you do: go back, take a look at the older bosses, give them a little spit polish on them, make it a little more powerful, give them a little more gimmick, and at the same time you introduce a rerun or whatever, which allows you to play the dungeon again for, I don't know, for a bit of lunacy or whatever, at a level lock. So only your skills as a manager and the IDs knowledge of using your IDs is going to matter. You get to replay it, the level is locked, even if you are like at the latest Kanto level 120 or whatever, when level's gonna stop. You can just play it again and show everyone that you can do. Fight these bosses again. Revive the story. It would be a nice little something. It would make definitely more... Well... It would lessen the ludonarrative dissonance that I talked about. It would make bosses actually challenging again, because, man, Leihang was such a good boss, and now he's a punching bag. It would make the bosses more challenging, it would lessen the ludonarrative dissonance, and since we have to talk about money, since it is a gacha, people will be more willing to roll for the gacha to get newer, more powerful IDs, because they are stuck on a boss. And we can just win rate this now. But I don't think that's going to happen. They have a lot on their plate, they're still finishing up the story. Certain bosses, even if you have a powerful ID, because people don't know how to read, like Donbei, they still offer a decent enough challenge. I had trouble finding anything in the first one. Me too! I was playing... Sorry. I was playing Kurokumo Clan, a bleed team. I was very mad that I didn't get to see his funny coin attack, because I killed him before he could do it, because of bleed again. I had Sanguine Desire, so I could pause his bleed. But they nerfed him so badly, because people complained, that they nerfed him so badly. I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for a fictional character. They done him dirty, and they even ran a survey to say, hey, did we overdo on the nerf on Layhand? What do you say? Should we revert it to original, nerf it a little bit less? What do you say? Most people voted bring him back to normal. Put him, like, giving us the full Layhang experience. And to this day, he remains unchanged. He's still over nerfed. Not much can you do. What can you do? I had my fun fighting him. I had my fun fighting the knight on the Arcanite collapse before it got nerfed. But it carries this idea that you have to rush the bosses when new content comes out. Otherwise, they will be nerfed and it's going to be too easy. Because the game has a deep combat system, a very fun combat system, but we don't have a lot of content to use it on. It's just mirror dungeons and railways, and I only do the railway once because I'm only interested in the rewards. My meat and potatoes are on the mirror dungeons because you can flex your characters a little bit more, and now we have mirror dungeon extreme again. Let's see. Envious shit excuse. This one. Certain word, Husk of Ember. I don't want to go here. Time killing time. Refresh. Time killing time, Bokgak. Crawling Abyss. Crawling Abyss has the Den Harpooners. I don't want to fight the Harpoon guys. Looks like we're going time killing time. I'm trying to do extreme right now. I'm gonna be doing extreme dungeon on its own stream because this here is just the mirror dungeon daily. Our objective here is just reach floor 5 with whatever team I created at the beginning of the stream. Tomorrow and for a few more days I'm gonna be doing Abiotic Factor with my friend, but most likely before next Wednesday I will be doing a dedicated stream for Mirror Dungeon Extreme. Probably on Wednesday to break my own rule, because I usually take a break on Wednesdays, but otherwise I stream every day. But yeah, we'll see. We're still finishing Abiotic Factor for the second time, which is a really fun game. Ooh, they're hitting hard. We're back here, back to British, back to Britland. Ah, stagger. Wait, isn't the painkiller supposed to activate? Where's my activation of painkiller? Now it activates, okay. I'll check it out. Abiotic Factor is really good. I can thoroughly recommend it. If you like Half-Life and you wanted to play like a really good survival craft, I will put an asterisk there because it's not bullshit. Play Abiotic Factor. It's really good. Really, really good. It's one of the few games where I go playing and like, oh boy, it's time to gather resources. And it's fun. One of the earliest tools you can craft is a vacuum cleaner that just sucks up all the materials for you as you point it towards, so you don't have to go over and press E at every single one of them. And every item, every material you get will be used in something. So you're always, encouraged to pick up as much stuff as you can. You really gotta play Hoarder. And if you really want a Hoarder max, you can literally just make a cart, like a kind of a shopping cart, and push it around as you explore, pushing your resources into the cart and then bringing it back to your base. My friend Toy that plays with me Abiotic. This is my second time playing Abiotic, so I'm a little biased towards it. He really likes to Goblin Max, as he says, where he goes into an area with resources, brings a repair table, which allows you to uncraft things, and he just destroys every piece of furniture for every scrap of material in an area until it's completely barren. A lot of the stuff that Abiotic Factor does and does it really well can be customized. A lot of the frustrating aspects of like survival crafts can be tweaked by options in game. Even the base game with no modifications at all, it's not frustrating at all. The other thing I would say it's frustrating is like dealing with the first robots you fight. if you're trying to fight them like you were used to fighting things in survival craft games, just dealing damage to it. But if you bring a mystery tool that starts with a C and put it on a battery, it's not even a fight, it's just an execution. I really like Heathcliff base. I should use it more because it's so good. But there's nothing to say about this run. There's nothing interesting going on here. Once I got the Eagle Gifts to make sure that they don't die from a stagger, these are non-gimmick IDs. This guy has more coin power if the enemy has Rupture. Heathcliff has more power the more he uses his skill 2. And they do a lot of damage because they have the Eagle Gifts to buff themselves. They have counters if they're being overwhelmed or overbleeding, because counters do not activate bleed, by the way. I have one of my previous mirror dungeons that I did here on stream. I had so much bleed on Ishmael, and through the high intensity counter program, she never bled. Because if she did a singular move that wasn't countering, she would take like 70 damage 3 times in a row or more. Look at him go. He's for 3 or 4, I forgot. Right, I'm gonna have to deal with the Time Ripper with this team. Oh boy. At least I have counters for his Unbreakables and Unclashables. Alright, next Secret Hideout Dealer Div. Go. Of course Rhodia succeeds. Is it because it's Rhodia? I don't get the see the thing. Do you plan getting all achievements on these MD? Yes, I do, and I will probably make a string out of it too, because I did so on the previous mirror dungeons as well, even the secret ones, because I got really lucky with the drop ones. I haven't checked the achievements yet. I will check it at a later date. Alright, see here. Enforcing collections. This was fragile. Slash damage. How are you against slash? You're fine against slash. No, it's not. There's an achievement that you have to do for with no lunar memory, I believe. That's a nothing burger, really. Because lunar, I done MD15 with no what's it called? No lunar memory, so. So that's really not difficult at all, because at that point on 415, if with or without adversity, you are dealing so much damage because you're going to have literally every single Eagle gift that it really doesn't matter if you have lunar memory or not, as long as you don't have the damnable piece of cotton that unstaggers enemies, you are good to go, really. Smack some heads. Let's kill one. We can two of them. Like, for example, if you take the Heysho's Rupture Tea to the mirror dungeon, you are going to be dealing so much damage per hit that it really doesn't matter that you have lunar memory or not. We have upheaval. We're going to target a guy with more health. Nice. I didn't kill them.
토끼를 보일 거다.
Like I said, this ID is straight up cursed. So little damage on that. Ah, they healed. Not a problem. We're not doing as well as it could with this ID because we do not have rupture gifts. Not yet. Why is the music of every single interval so goddamn good? Here is Heathcliff casually gaining 3 power for the next turn.
쉽네.
Sorry, mine? Ah, it's not. It's someone else talking here. Let's kill this guy.
먼저 간다. 어떠냐? 늦은 밤인가 토끼들이 보일 거다.
Yeah, this is like these. Even the animations are not very good. The sound effect for the bat is amazing, but everything else is just blah. It is a very bland idea. I do not recommend it to anyone. This is there's a reason they stopped doing double stars rarities. I don't know what you call it, double zeros. There's a good reason they wanted to do less of them. But it's such a missed opportunity because you can do so much with these true zeros. It's an older idea, so it's not as flash. It's not just that it's not as flash. It's just that it's not good. Like, the only thing he has is that if the enemy has Rupture, he gains Clash power or Coin power, and it's just a +1. I get it, it's a double OID, it's supposed to be a little weaker. And I guess I'm just repeating myself at this point. But they should still make these, not... Especially now that we have a skin system, you should make more of these double OIDs, and use them to cover gaps in teams, like... let's say here we wanted to do more of the Rose Spanner workshop. We wanted to do a few more guys from the Rose Spanner. You can expand on the world a little more with their uptie stories, and not on a specific what's it called? A specific subject. Oh, no one can do this. You go, Yiseng. I believe in you. We lost 50 cost from that. Thank you, Yiseng. Alright, anyway. You just make a little more of them. They're fine. We could use a refresh. I gotta rest the muzzle for a little bit of bleeding. Give me another refresh. Warning notice. Manifests enemy. Has Germanic tremor to blind. Deal more damage. Yeah, especially now that we have skin systems. You release more of these double OIDs. They don't need to be super crazy powerful. They are just there. They can offer strong passives. Here's another thing they could do. They could offer strong passives. They're not very good fighters, but they can support their teammates on the field. So you have them with like strong passives. Hold on. Strong passives. You have them support the team, and you can complete your teams. Like, I want to use Rose Spanner, but there's only like 3 Rose Spanner IDs. But I want to use them. I want to use more Kurokumo clan IDs. They don't have to be super fantastic, but they're there, and incentivize the usage of the chain battle system a little bit more. especially if they added something that allows you to retreat units without having it be specific to the Heyshows. So let's take for example here. Imagine that we have a ID for N-Corp for every single sinner, every single one of them. But aside from Faust, Enclair, and Meursault, that honestly requires a buff. Yeah, Mariachi Sinclair fits perfectly. That would be perfect for giving a roll for the 2 stars. And if you fuck up during a fight and your main fighter dies, that 2-star is now forced to go into combat and puts you in an awkward situation. In any case, so imagine everyone has an N-Corp ID, but everyone that isn't like unique is a 00 ID. And now you add, suddenly the passives and abilities that on ally death does something make more sense, because you can send a wave of fodder first, which is like the N-Corp weaklings, and if they die because they're being targeted by a boss with strong attacks, it doesn't make much of a difference. There will be someone to take his place, and that someone is going to come with higher SP and a buff, probably, because let's assume they have the on ally death buffs the next guy that comes. So it creates a dynamic like I have some disposable units, either because I want to use them or because I didn't get lucky with the gacha rolls.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
And even when they're outside, when they die and go back to the bench, when a unit dies, their support passive is still functioning. Hello. We're here. Unclashable.
먼저 간다.
Well, aside from Mariachi Sinclair and a few others that I can't remember off the top of my head, all the 00 IDs are bad in combat and bad with passes. They're bad. Alright, we have a unclashable here. Much we can do here, but take the pain. Take that, taste the pain.
후드려 패주지.
They had more slots of putting a counter, but we don't. One thing I wish they do is like give support to smaller teams. Matt Petsobay, what kind of run is this? A mirror match or something? Ah no, we're running the Bat Brothers. Alright, we're running the Bat Brothers here. It's Dead Rabbit's Meursault and Heathcliff. Dead Rabbit's Meursault Matt is supposed to be like his mentor, right? So he's here to help. He's here to give it his best. Now you're gonna hear some background noise because like I said, my place here is shared, so I don't have a studio. It's on my living room. I'm gonna mute myself, but I will unmute myself when I need to speak. Oh, that is not good. That's a stagger in a boss fight. Ooh, gluttony, power. Also, welcome back, Matt Petsobade. Nice to see you again. I love how he pushed him to the corner, just started beating him with a bat right there in the corner. And we're gonna do it again.
먼저 간다.
I'm running a sinking poison D right now. Is it index? I think we discussed something about that. This is floor 4, I believe. Again, we're not going too far here. We're only going to floor 5 here. You know what? That felt kind of good. Like that one gets staggered, the other one covers for him, and then that one got staggered, the other one covered for him. That felt really nice to see. Felt really nice to watch.
먼저 간다.
Index, yes, but we're Meursault boost off Heathcliff. I think we discussed something about a fuck, I forgot again about sinking tremor when you were here last time. I don't recall now. Still, it's a very good thing. Last time I did guns only with Desperado gift, and goddamn they were overpowered.
많은 시간을 분담하게 하다니 손해보다 이득이 많을 거다. 진정해.
I think it's time for Eagle. I think it's time for Eagle. We're gonna use Eagle. Only favored. You are not going to dodge me, Time Ripper. I'm sorry. Congratulations, user. Your name here on YouTube is user WJ8YY70G5K. I'm just gonna call you OG5K. And they're gonna middle or a solo next. I recommend the middle. Middle is fun as hell. Am I targeting? No, I am offsetting the same defense skill. There we go. You are not going to dodge me because offsetting evades is very fun.
먼저 간다.
Alright. We took a lot of bleed damage there, but that's alright.
증기압축 피스톤 남력지 않겠지.
We get to see the Meursault big fisting.
축적된 과거변 모먼트가 유지 발사.
It's not gonna be the strongest fisting, but it's gonna be good enough. This ego is so damn stylish.
그걸 뭐 필요해?
Here we go. Another trimmer.
먼저 간다.
Look at him go. Oh, blimey!
균형을 잃은 게 아니야. 세게 후려치려고 기우뚱거린 거지.
Very nice. Now Heathcliff dies. Heathcliff, how much bleed do you have right now? You have a 10-3. That's fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna win the clashes here. We're gonna negate your dodge because you's a bitch. And then we're gonna focus fire on your exposed bits and pieces. Everything being countered? No, because there's one unclashable.
먼저 간다.
Two guys with baseball bats managed to kill the fucking Jack the Ripper. That's what would happen in real life too. Remember, as a rule for both tabletops, which is something I'm going to be playing soon, and in general in life, the only thing that can deal two guys with baseball bats in a place you don't expect him are probably going to defeat you. So always keep a watch for that. There's nothing I can do to save Heathcliff, is there? Oh boy, this is not good. I do screw loose. Suppose that is we need more time. Not, we're gonna put a counter over here, counter that, and hope for the best. It's been a while since I've seen this eagle.
순서에 따라 대상을 제거합니다.
Still one of the best looking eagles. Very fun looking eagle. Back when eagles were very simple attacks. You see it on like Rhodia's fourth match, where she just does like a smack with the axe. Good. Now we are good to beat your ass. Favored. Favored. Is that attack AoE? No. But we're gonna cancel yours anyway. The rest of the attacks are gonna go on one of your brains. Because we can do that.
후드려 패주지.
And because you have Rupture, he gains Coin Towers and Clash Power. Look at that, he's rolling at 24 now. Oh, it only took having Grace of the Stars and a bunch of gifts, but still, it's doing okay. This feels like a fight. Now I am enjoying this, because it's starting to feel like a fight. 647 HP left. Lots of smackdowns coming up.
후드려 패주지.
It's a brawl. I love that.
토끼들이 보일.
Heathcliff, smack him down.
어떠냐?
Just finish this poor guy. go. Goodbye.
먼저 간다.
These sinners have no grace, they have no style. This sinner has a funny face. Alright, the other one has no grace, has no style. This sinner has a funny face. Ah, that's useless. We could upgrade that. Yeah, we could upgrade that at a Bell of Truth. This one. Textbook. I'm not gonna fight textbook. This guy's to die if they go over there. Tyrannical Pride. Oh, I've never seen this one before. Yeah. Final power +5 at 7 resonance. Wow. That is something, alright. We'll go excessive gluttony. Time 21. We're good. We're over here. I think this is the final floor. I am not sure. I forgot to check again. I have been a stream for 2 hours. I think that's gonna be about the average time because I'm not win rating all of these, so it's going a lot slower than it would be. And because again, not win rating this and not bringing a full team, so that takes a while. If I bring the Heisho, this thing takes 20 minutes. Because they're broken. But I was telling you, it's much easier to play duels than it is to play solos. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll survive that. No need to get hit by a counter if you don't have to. Not much more to say here. We're on the final stretch now. That tier 4 gift for Absolute Resonance is going to be so horribly broken on a middle team because it's pure Envy Resonance. Holy sh! I kind of want to do another middle run now. I had done one not too long ago, but I kind of want to do it again. Probably my extreme run on it. Because, damn, if I manage to get it, it's going to be +5 power. That's insane. On a team that already stacks power up the wazoo, and damage up the wazoo as well. And they have 4 exclusive gifts for them. They have the magazine, they have the chains, the tattoos, and the glasses, and the Book of Vengeance. So that's 5 gifts. And again, in the first Furioso replica of my run. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It takes a while, especially if you're doing extreme. You're probably going to finish any fight before you can get enough stacks of procuration to use Furioso. Hope you enjoy it. It's probably going to hit real good. Real good. I'm over here smashing crabs with a bat. Now Heathcliff is probably going to do more damage than the dead rabbits because he's double slotting first, so this ID's just kind of bland. Over 10. That's an achievement probably. Easily. Who was the unfortunate victim of your Furioso? Oh, come on. You lost a Relentless there? Sleeping bag of bygone day. Oh wait, Sleeping Bag is on the MD Extreme? Nice! I gotta check him out, because I only fought him on the railway if my memory does not fail me.
먼저 간다.
Nice.
필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
Yeah, you go with Railway Extreme mode, you can fight him. I'm gonna love to see him again. Again, I only fought him on the... What's it called? The actual railway. At least I don't remember fighting him on the mirror dungeon.
먼저 간다. 쉽네.
Very easy, very simple. Let's get on with it. It's probably gonna be crabs again, isn't it?
pérola, né? Então você tem que estar
I locked myself in a path to fight the goddamn cotton. Damn it.
데들레비치의 시간이다.
Of course it's crabs again.
agora eu não entendi se dança com ninguém.
Of course it's crabs again.
먼저 간다.
I hate these crabs with a passion. I used to like them. I think they're very cute. But the problem is they ruined more than one of my runs before. And because they apply so much goddamn rupture. If you're trying to solo them, it is hell.
먼저 간다.
Yeah, no, these crabs are horrible. They do so much rupture, counter rupture. They just shit out rupture. That's why the only ID in the game that gives rupture protection is the Boltworks Sinclair. That is an atrocious ID in every facet of it. That ID only exists to become a skin now. I will be entirely honest.
늦은 팀, 필요 없는 시간을 가져가지.
I have tried to use him on a chainsaw only team, like the team everyone has chainsaw weapons. No, he is just bad.
후드려 패주지.
I guess it's not crabs that are broken, it's rupture that is broken. No wonder they had to nerf it down, because it is absolutely true damage like that, it's kind of busted. Which reminds me, I am going to make my players on my tabletop campaign face rupture enemies, so they can experience the pain of being eaten by a crab. Because I am such a nice GM. And they need to feel some, to, you know, get some suffering in them because they've been doing a little too well lately.
먼저 간다.
Rupture, rupture, rupture. Yeah, we're gonna do rupture. I know how to do rupture.
늦은 탕인가 토끼들이 보일까.
How many crabs do I have to kill? There's far too many crabs. The one minute long. I kind of want to eat crab now.
후드려 패주지.
Now it's all in the hands of the mentor. More relentless, please. We are not going to let you do that. There we go.
먼저 간다.
I'm thinking a enemy that applies a shit ton of rupture on hit has very strong stagger resistance and consumes HP through his special skills. That
토끼들이
should work.
보일까.
Yeah, that shit will work. Yeah. That's gonna be a good rupture enemy. Smack him! 3 powers. Alright, we're clear, and now we have to beat the goddamn cotton ball. Just kill it.
먼저
Clear
간다.
this crabs, please. I want to get out of this dungeon. Next daily mirror dungeon, I'm gonna bring an actual team. Is that like a meme like this? I don't know what I got the idea of doing like the duel of them, other than story reasons. I just thought, hey, these two have story with each other. Might as well try and run. And I never ran this idea ever. Because it is... I see why I didn't go run it now, but still. It's good to utilize it at least once. In previous mirror dungeons, I have utilized, for example, Sloshing Ishmael for the achievement. It was Sloshing Ishmael. That was not good, but it was Sloshing Ishmael. The Technology Liberation Alliance in general have no good IDs. Except Spice Bush Sang. Ah, God, I have to fight you, don't I? And he really is in love with Heathcliff, just like the logs. And you can't do anything about it, can you?
먼저 간다.
Alright, Heathcliff, it's time to have infinite bleed. Five chew. Not too bad. Let's do a clash ball this one. Can't counter anything. Can't do anything about it. Okie dokie. We're gonna cancel. It's a one-sided because he has 1 speed. We can't even offset the dodge. Amazing. All right.
후드려 패주지.
Listen, I should have put the counter there so it could do some damage. Boy. Tree. So many unopposed attacks. We are going to use healing because we are in a tight spot. hopeless. Neutral. Set, and off we go.
먼저 간다.
Smack! Down!
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
So much bleed. And here's more. Ooh, he turned into mush. That is not good. And we had not had the final boss of this floor yet, so things got a little bit spicy here. We're like struggling. Holy shit. We're gonna have to nuke our sanity here.
먼저 간다.
If it fails, we try again and do it better. I never memorized the effects of this boss because it is a simple boss. It bleeds you, it unstaggers you for more bleed, and all that good stuff.
거지?
Body sack.
너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
잠깐 정지. 나 기념품을 주고 갔잖아. 거기 그대로 있어. 나 기념품을 집어넣어 줄 테니까.
Getting better. Our sanity is still bad, but we'll recover it. I have faith in Heathcliff.
먼저 간다.
No, he's not gonna make it. There's the fact. Yeah, no, let's just try the stage. Yeah, no, he's dead. Ooh, not good. I locked myself in a path to fight this thing, and I have to beat it now. Somehow. One more time. There's always a bottleneck in these missions. We just found our first. Let's go CPU do.
후드려 펴주지.
This is not even a good damage type. We have the worst damage type possible to fight this thing. It is ineffective against blunt. Or blunt is ineffective on it. Okay, so it's only when it's drenched that it gains the buff.
후드려 펴주지.
This is going to be a slog of a fight. Get ready. Break that dodge, good. Oh, come on. I hate getting 5%ed like that. And now it is bleeding us. Double bleed counter applied by attack skills. Ooh. Let's start with this one. No, that one. There we go. It's unclashable, unclashable. If it's unclashable, we are going to counter it.
먼저 간다.
Come on. You get 5%ed again. This is the ID is genuinely cursed, man.
너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Relentlesses.
먼저 간다.
Can do nothing about the unclashable attacks because we do not have dodges. This is going to be a slog of a fight, man. We deal so little damage to it and we locked ourselves in this path. And he got 5%ed again. God damn it. You have 53 bleed. No. No. We're gonna try again. If it keeps going badly, we're gonna have to break the Mirror Dungeon team and bring some backup, because you guys are the worst possible IDs that it could have brought to fight this guy, of all things.
먼저 간다.
Wow, we're the worst possible things to fight this. Red damage saved me. Flashable, flashable.
후드려 패주지.
5%ed again! It's a 5% chance! And I'm getting it all the time. If only my luck was this good when I play Monster Hunter. And it's already blood drenched. No, we're not going to natural. You know what? Screw you. We're chaining you. I forgot I'm playing Meursault, and Meursault can just nerf a boss for us.
수많은 것들이 목지어 온다.
That shit was dominated. And he has infinite stacks of bleed now. Lovely. Ah, this is not good. We could counter? No, he has too much bleed. A single attack will kill him. That's a redo. I might have to bring backup for this fight, because they are... I don't think they're capable of beating this thing. They... Not only is their damage type inappropriate, their sin type is inappropriate too.
먼저 간다.
Try and clash the attacks as we can. With red attacks preferably. 5%ed! It's fine, it's fine. Flash, what I can do nothing about. Now it should be red. Yep, it's red now. Flashable. We're gonna go with the first Eagle Gift. Eagle attack here and a counter to nullify its dodge. We can't because we're not fast enough. We're gonna use it anyway because of the
후드려
unconscionables.
패주지.
I shouldn't trust the predictions on this particular boss because I am not reading its passives. So I might be missing what's giving it its power or clash. It's probably the number of the CPU.
너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
Ah, there we go. He gains more clash power based on the number of the CPU. There it is. How am I gonna deal with Shu then? We're gonna have to nerf you somehow. Just the way to do so. Give it a whirl.
후드려 패주지.
균형을 잃은 게 아니야. 세게 후려치려고 기웃뚱거린 거지.
We deal so little damage, man. What a slog of a fight. If they die again, I'm just bringing back up. This is not worth extending the string to 2.5 hours, man. I wanted these daily mirror dungeons to be quick, something I can just, you know, log in an hour, maybe 2, and then go get my dinner, go to sleep, and then wake up, teach, and then do my usual stream. Not this. This is not a this might be a challenge, maybe, but it's just suffering at this point because Meursault moves, he dies, and we didn't even touch it. Sadly run over, but I'm happy I made it this far. I got great rush, so I should be able to get some of these. Congratulations! I am not having a good time with this thing because these two sinners are the worst possible combination to fight the cotton ball. So we are bringing back up. We literally cannot go other path here. We are bringing back up, and by backup I mean we're gonna be bringing, I don't know, these guys to help. Yeah. I think the bug too.
다음 대송지는
I hope you enjoyed the Extreme Dungeon OG 5K, which is what I'm gonna call you because your username is really long here. I find Extreme Dungeons are fun, but they do take a while. Oh, he instantly panicked. That's right. Anyway, I am going to ring rate my way to success here. They have more people to deal damage now. Unfortunately, yeah, we've broken the rules. No rules, there's no rules. This is just a mirror dungeon. This is a daily mirror dungeon. I'm not doing a challenge here. I just decided I wanted to go to the two bad guys, and they failed horrifically against this boss, so we're gonna keep going. I just realized every single one of these sinners is low HP, low SP. It'll be fine.
명령대로.
Maybe cancel that evade if you want to do damage. Land of Illusion.
모든 무상유령 시선을 봐야 저 풍진 세상으로.
Maybe my team is just fucked because everyone's low SP. Maybe that's the thing that's happening right now. It's fine. It's all about having a good time. Yeah. See if they can actually pull it through, though. They have more bodies to throw, so it's a little bit better, kind of. Gambler is better. They all low SP. They're all slow too. I didn't realize this boss applied bind. Let's give a better team than this. I just selected random people. I want to beat the dungeon. I want my rewards. That's my weekly. But next time I'm gonna take better care of not to fall into a trap like this, because this is not good. So here. Everyone is low sanity, so that's really bad. And these are not very good IDs.
데들레비치의 시간이다.
Who's talking to me? Alright, here we go. Skill trees are struggling too. Yeah. Not good damage, but yeah. Oh, what a slog for fight this is gonna be. Do we have any way to regain sanity on this thing? I don't think we do. Surgery. No, we have no way. We're gonna have Meursault nerf the damn plant so we can win clashes. You are gonna counter the offset this. Beat that. Crow Eyes View. Flip Bind, attack power down. Use that. Nuke her sanity, because I don't care. And then, I didn't bring Honglu, which is fine, I guess. Neutral. Deal some damage. We're gonna win clashes next turn. Get this guy's sanity back up. Because Meursault and Yiseng are gonna nerf it. Nice. Nice.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Red damage. All right. Now the plant has been nerfed into oblivion. We can win clashes. Sort of. do it again. I have the resources for it. And throw me one of these.
탐구는 끝났어.
Crow's Eye View reduces the attack power by 2, which is excellent. What are you saying? What luck do I have to run with the perfect counter for all the units I brought? Because they all do mostly blunt damage, and this thing is resistant to blunt damage and a lot of other stuff I have. The sins.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
No damage. When does the blood drenched state goes down? So return ended. This red stain recipient does not expire. Oh, this is at 20%. And the target here quickly on target. Parts growing half the value recipient on all enemies. Okay. So we have to break you so we can actually do damage to you. Where's Heathcliff?
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
What is this 5% bullshit that I keep finding myself on? God damn it. I thought a bunch of flowers would be a roadblock. Yeah! They're reaching their limit, aren't they? Slash damage at 30 stack. The skill takes stack quickly. Yeah, they're reaching their limits. But the good thing they're going to start gaining sanity by winning those clashes. Hopefully. Ooh. Bloke, help us out here. Don't let that attack go through. You use your thing again. Why are I can't corrode from bases Eagles, that's right.
탐구는 끝났어.
Snag harpoon.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
5. It's so sad to see Eagle hit for 5 damage.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Ah, the evade.
너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
Alright. Lust disadvantage. Alright, we unfucked it. Somehow. There's so few checks that are lust disadvantage that it's kind of crazy to see one in the wild like that.
먼저 간다.
보여준 탐인가 토끼를 보일 거다.
Now I have a chance to do some actual damage. So we're gonna click the funny damage button and hope for the best. We're reaching the limit here. No, let's not hit the funny win rate button, not just yet. We can take care of the annoying clashes with this, you two are about to bounce anyway, so you will block to avoid a counter. I counter evade, and here we go.
길 좀 막지 마.
Well, I'm gonna win this because I had to bring back up, otherwise those two Chuckle Fox would never beat in this. We can stagger it. Damage time. Just go for it. There we go, a stagger. Oh yeah, it's unstaggered itself. That was my mistake. Of course, I would put in a mistake at the most crucial moment of the fight.
온다고 생각했지.
And now we watch everyone exploded as it recovered over half its HP, despite the fact that it was staggered. I don't have the patience for this. I'm gonna end the stream after this defeat. I'm sorry. This just bringing heat. These IDs that I brought are not very good for this. But I'm not gonna give up the fight just here. We're gonna go. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna try, and we're gonna fail. No, now it's impossible because it fully regenerated. Yep. I don't have the patience to beating this goddamn flower again. What a way to start my first mirror dungeon dailies, right? Take the worst possible team, which is, you know, Heathcliff by itself could have beaten that probably with the proper gifts, but not this guys that I'm bringing. I don't wanna quit, but I do have to quit because it's almost time for me to go to sleep. It's almost been 3 hours of this damn thing. We're gonna end here. So I'm sorry I couldn't beat it with these two, the bat power. They're not very good without proper backup, and we don't have proper backup to beat the flower. So I'm ending this stream here now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you OG5K, the username on YouTube, to being present. Thank you Matt Obeyed. I will catch you tomorrow, hopefully, for more Mirror Dungeon. This time with a proper team that isn't Dead Rabbit's boss, or yeah, because he kept rolling 5% when he shouldn't. It's all about having a fun time. Yeah, so as per usual, if you like the stream, please recommend it to your friends. If you didn't like it, recommend it to your enemies. Please, if you really enjoyed it, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, a follow, all that good stuff to please the algorithm. It helps like you wouldn't believe. With that said, until tomorrow for more Abiotic Factor, and later at night for another Mirror Dungeon. Bye bye!